Welcome to Freestyle Scooter Lessons. In this tutorial, we're going to teach you about the different types of scooters and the different parts that you can put on your scooter. There are a huge range of scooters to choose from and a huge range of parts. It can be overwhelming at first, so hopefully this tutorial helps you understand how it works and makes it easier for you to start your journey at the skate park. Complete scooters are a great cheap way to start your journey at the skate park. You can get high quality builds from as low as $149. These scooters are awesome to start trying tricks at the skate park safely. A few popular brands of complete scooters include Root Industries, Envy, Grit, Mad Gear, Native, Aztec, Core, and more. After you've had a complete scooter for a while, you might be ready to start customizing it and adding new parts to your current scooter, or you might want to get a whole new custom scooter built. We're going to build a custom scooter for you so you can understand the different types of parts that you can get and how they all fit together. There's a huge range of decks to choose from. The deck that you choose will heavily depend on what type of rider you are and what transitions you prefer to ride. For example, a wider, flat deck is often used by street riders because it's easier to grind on rails and ledges. Whereas a smaller deck like this one is often used by park riders because it's easier to throw around in the skate park. As you progress throughout your scooter journey, you'll test out all different types of decks and you'll figure out which one suits your riding style the best. For this video, we've gone ahead and picked the Apex deck. This is a park style deck. Next up, we have the headset. So headsets come in a range of different colors. They're bearings that sit inside the deck and they make your handlebars and your forks spin. We've gone ahead and picked the Core headset for this custom. Just make sure that you use the top bearing for the top and the bottom for the bottom. They are directional and you don't want to mix them up. So there's a few different forks to choose from. It will depend on the type of compression that you run. So forks like this do not have an inbuilt compression and they are run with HIC and SES compression. Whereas forks like this one have an inbuilt IHC compression. For the sake of this video, we're going to be using this one. You will notice when you open your headset, there is a crown raise which is on the bottom bearing. Most forks have an inbuilt crown raise on them, so you won't need this piece. So what you'll do is you put your forks up through the bottom and into the top. Take off the top cap. This particular set of forks is smaller than a regular size for this IHC compression and has its own middle piece here. So this will sit over the fork and keep it nice and steady in between the bearing and the fork. Once you've chosen your fork, you'll then need to choose a compression system that suits that fork. There are three main types of compression systems. You have SES, HIC, and IHC, which is the one we've chosen. So how it works is a bolt, the shim will go over the forks and then the bolt will screw down into the fork and this will tighten your headset and your forks all together to make sure it's not wobbly. When choosing your compression, compression will depend which parts will fit on your scooter. For example, a HIC compression has a bigger shim than an IHC compression, therefore you can only run oversized bars, whereas an IHC compression you have to run standard size bars. An SES compression is a unique compression. The bolt actually goes from the center of the clamp, so your forks will go up 2 bolts and then your handlebars will go down 2 bolts. This will sit over the fork like this and then you'll tighten the bolt through the center. With SES, you can run oversized or standard size bars. However, there should not be a slit in your bars. So we're just going to tighten this up. You want to make sure your compression's nice and tight and not loose. And you want to make sure that your headset still spins nicely. If it's too tight, it won't spin correctly. So you want to double check and make sure everything's running smoothly. By now, your scooter is starting to come together. Next up, we have the handlebars. Like I spoke about before, certain compressions work with certain handlebars. Handlebars like this don't have a slit at the bottom and therefore they are only suited to SES compression. You can also choose handlebars like this. Handlebars like this are wider across here compared to standard bars, therefore they're called oversized handlebars. They do have a slit and they are often used for HIC compression. If you did have a pair of these and you wanted to run SES, you could cut them so there is no slit and it would still be usable. Finally, you have handlebars like this. Standard size diameter and a slit as well. These are perfect for IHC compression, which is what we're running. You can also get handlebars in a range of different materials. For example, you can get them in aluminium, chromoly, or titanium. Depending on what you want and what type of transitions that you ride will depend on what type of bars that you will need for your scooter. For example, you could get aluminium type bars, which are lighter but less durable. Titanium bars, which are durable and light, however, they're a little bit more expensive. Or chromoly, which are slightly heavier, but they are also way stronger. Next up, we're choosing our clamp. We have to select our own clamp because unlike IHC and SES compression that come with clamps, IHC does not. Because we've chosen aluminium root industry bars, they are actually oversized on the outside. They are standard on the inside, so they will fit the IHC. However, we need a clamp that suits oversized bars. This Oath one will fit perfectly, and it can sit over the top here. Now your scooter's starting to look like a real scooter. Next up, we have wheels. So there's a few different types of wheels that you can choose from. There's 100mm wheels, 110mm wheels, 120mm wheels, and then you've also got 30mm wide wheels. So the difference between these wheels, 100mm wheels are generally an entry-level wheel and on really basic complete scooters. 110mm wheels are the most common wheels that you will see people riding at a skate park. They come in all different types of designs, colors, and also different urethane types. So a softer urethane will give you a slower ride, but it will be a little bit smoother on bumpier road. A harder urethane will give you a faster ride, but it will be more bumpy when riding on roads. 120mm wheels are on some complete scooters, and it's really up to the rider whether they want to ride 120mm wheels. It's totally personal preference. Some people say you get a little bit more speed. Then you also have 30mm wide wheels. These are a little bit wider than your standard size wheel. There's not too much difference between the two. There is more surface area, so when you're turning, you have more grip. But it's really up to the preference of the rider and what they feel comfortable riding with. If that's something that you're into, there's quite a few designs and brands to choose from. But as I said, 110mm wheels are the most common wheels used at a skate park. For this video, we've gone ahead and we've picked the 110mm wheels. They'll be going on this custom scooter. We think that'll look good. We've chosen our wheels, but before we put our wheels on, we're going to choose our grip tape. So grip tape comes in a range of different sizes and widths. You need to pick a grip tape that will fit your deck. So if you have a wider deck, you need to make sure you pick a wider grip tape. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pick the Figs Slurpee grip tape design. This is going to look great on the custom. The reason why we're putting the grip tape on now before the wheels is because with this particular deck, we need to take the brake off to make sure we get a good grip tape job. So let's get it done. As you can see, we've put on the wheels, the grip tape, we've tightened the clamp, we've made sure the bars are straight with the wheel. Last but not least, our grips. So grips come in a range of different colors and designs, each offering their own special, unique thing. Some grips are thicker, some are thinner, some have a more comfortable design. It's really up to the rider and what they want to ride. For the sake of this custom, we think a black pair is going to go good on there. Can't really go wrong with black. So we're going to add that on, and then our custom is going to be complete. Thanks for watching our tutorial on scooters and scooter parts. We hope you now have an understanding of the different types of scooters and scooter parts that are available and how they all fit together. If you have any other questions, send them through on our online community and we're happy to help.